Okay, hi everyone. My name is Ken. I am the safe investor. My goal is to help you make money and stay safe at the same time. Okay, so today, if you're a beginner, I have very powerful and strong strategy to share with you. And if you just follow this strategy, you are guaranteed 100% to make money, and you don't need to do a lot of crazy trading. Now, before we begin, there's a very short story, and how did I come up with this strategy? It's very simple. So the other day I was talking to my friend, and I was like, he's saying, hey, you're the safe investor. So what can you do in the cryptocurrency world? Because he's very afraid of the Bitcoin and Ethereum and a lot of different cryptocurrencies. So I thought and thought, okay, so there's one strategy that I can share with you guys or him for beginners to really help you guys get into the crypto world and not losing money. So that's what I will share today. Okay, so let me share my screen. All right, so this is called the sixth strategy, and if you follow the steps inside, you are 100% guaranteed to make money. Okay, so let's begin. And so, I'm just gonna go through this really quickly. I'm the safe investor, and my slogan is to never lose money while you're investing. In the investing world, when you don't lose money, you actually make money. And this is said by Warren Buffett as well. So when we are investing, when you don't lose money, you actually make money. Okay. Also Amazon bestseller about the Shogun mindset, about the investing mindset. What is the difference between investing and what is the difference between trading and gambling? Also, I've been in the same conferences with Mary Buffett before, and also I've been to a lot of different forums. And some of you know this already. I'm in the Binance SG Investors group, and that's my live class. I have 400 students so far, and yeah, so that's a brief introduction about myself. Now I'm going to address some of the common crypto trading issues. If you are a beginner, I hope you don't face this issue, but if you are, don't worry, because most beginners will face this issue. So first of all, when you're doing crypto trading, you're not doing stock investing. There is no financial report for you to read. You would basically have to look at the chart and kind of monitor the chart every 1 hour or a day or a night, right? So I had a friend who was actually into crypto trading, and he literally looks at his phone every single hour because he said that he has to know what pattern the candlestick is forming, and then he has to take action before something happens, right? So in the end, did he make profit? In the end, he did make profit, but it was kind of like it was actually the same amount. The amount that he made is actually the same amount of profit that I made by doing this sixth strategy, because sometimes he gets it right, sometimes he gets it wrong. But the thing is, with this sixth strategy, you don't need to monitor the chart at all, and it's very stressful for him. So in the end, I told him about the strategy, and then so he followed my advice and he made money. Also, he would have to also chase the news. He would have to try to guess what is going on in the market and try to guess what coin is going to shoot up and what coin is going to come down. So he has to go and do a lot of research in the crypto world. So I agree with that, because when you're investing, you have to learn about. Yeah.
Hello. Sorry to disturb. Sorry to interrupt, but your mic is a bit breaking off. We have some comment. The audio is very scratchy. Could you help us adjust it? Yes.
Okay. Give me one more. Let me change something. Okay, is this better? Better?
Yep, better now.
Oh, better? Okay, cool. Yeah, so let me continue the story. So he was basically chasing the news. He was looking at what is coming out and what could be the next Bitcoin or the next Ethereum. Sometimes he gets it right, sometimes he gets it wrong. So it is very stressful for him. Then he actually went and learned a lot of technical analysis. He learned about support and resistance, stochastic, MACD, MACD, RSI, Bollinger Bands, a lot of different technical analysis. And eventually that's what his chart ended up looking like, with a bunch of lines. And in the end, he actually told me that he's so confused about technical analysis and he had no idea where the price is going to go next. So if you have the same issue, type me in the chat box. When you're doing crypto trading, if you have the same issue, type me in the chat box. Okay, so I do see some me's. Okay, so don't worry. Today I'm here to solve this problem. So this is called the sixth strategy. Why it's called the sixth strategy? Because it's super duper sick, and you don't need to. It's like completely a no-brainer, and I will show you my real account later, so you can see how it really works. Okay, so first one, this is you basically, when you apply this strategy, you would compound automatically. So that's my reward. I've been doing it for a while, and this is a compound effect on it. So basically it means that you will get the profit, and that profit automatically compounds for you, and you don't need to, it's all automatic. You don't need to do anything crazy. Just put it inside and just leave it. Okay, so this is another one. A lot of you know this already. This is called Youholder, and you get paid your profit or interest every single week. And as you can see the compound effect happening right here. So without adding more funds to your account, you can see the first interest was 22.23, the second interest was 22.25, and then it was 22.30, and then 22.35. So that's the compound effect. You would have your profit or your interest will go into your capital, and it will automatically compound for you. Okay, now this is another this is crypto.com. With this strategy, you can actually use a debit card to purchase real world items with your cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency becomes not just an investment tool, but a real currency for you to use, for you to do your daily shopping, for you to cover your daily expenses. And with this, if you have enough compound interest coming in weekly, then you can control your budget. And if you don't, if your amount is large enough, then you can say that you're financially free. Okay, so this is what you'll learn today. Stablecoin basics, how to transfer crypto, 100% make money, a proven method to do that. Number 4, and you can collect interest weekly. And at the end, I will show you how you can possibly get a free crypto Visa debit card. Okay, now a lot of people are doing this wrong. They're telling you to spend money. You have to spend 400 or 500 US dollars on the Visa card. There is a way to get this card for free, and there's a way to actually make a profit on this card. I will show you guys later. So this is the Visa debit card. I'm sure a lot of people have seen this. It's called crypto.com. They're actually the first or second cryptocurrency platform or company to issue a debit card, which allows you to shop like the daily lives with a debit card. Now remember, this is not a credit card, it's a debit card. So you have to top up you have to put your money into the debit card before you can use it. Okay, so now what is the sixth strategy? It's a weekly cash flow strategy. So let me explain. So there are 3 accounts, and I've looked through a lot of cryptocurrency platforms or cryptocurrency saving banks or exchanges like Binance, Kroken, and then there was another one. There's a lot out there, and these are the 3 things that you really only need, and I'll explain why later. Okay, so let me go into the first one. Now, this is some kind of money allocation. If you're new, right? If you're new, just follow this strategy. So you have Celsius. I'm gonna use it for savings. Basically, you put your money inside, and it gives you interest on a weekly basis. And it's like a savings account. You can't buy or sell cryptocurrency on Celsius. It's a complete savings account. Now, the second one, Youholder, why I call it the investing account, is because it not only gives you a compound interest, but you can also trade coins on Youholder. So some of you know this already. So I call it the investing account. Now, crypto.com is also, they also provide weekly interest rates. You can also buy and sell cryptocurrency on crypto.com, but I'm just going to use the spendings function on it. Okay, so now money allocation, this is just a recommended way. You want to save because you don't want to spend, you don't want to go trading, you don't want to do trading, you don't want to do investing, because when you invest, if you do it the wrong way, you're going to lose your savings. And not even joking about this. Like, recently there's a Bitcoin crash, there's Ethereum crash, Solana crash, a bunch of crashes, Cardano crash, and everything's crashing right now. So if you don't know how to invest, right, then number one is to put your money into a savings account. Okay, I don't want you guys to go trading and losing money. So number one, you put your money in your savings account, and then you compound first, and then you allocate a portion of that money into your investings account. Okay, just a portion. Don't put everything in. With the investings account, then over there you can do your compound. You can do your compound strategy, or you can trade cryptocurrency on there. Then lastly, you can take that profit and send that into your spendings account, and that's where you can actually spend and buy real things with cryptocurrency in the real world. Okay, so crypto investing for beginners, not trading. So now, because this is a completely beginner course, so I need to explain some of the terms. So we have the crypto exchange. So this is basically where you wire money over, and allows you to buy and sell cryptocurrency. There's also a crypto bank. Now, it works like a normal bank. You deposit your crypto inside to collect interest, or also you can put down your crypto as collateral and get a loan. So it operates completely like a normal bank. You put your money inside, the bank gives you interest, and the bank lends out your money to other people. So now, a lot of you have asked me, where can I get the crypto exchange? Now, every country is different. I think most of you are from Singapore, so I'm just gonna include this link over here, because this is a pretty good comparison. It shows you what type of exchange you can get in Singapore. So let me post this. Give me a second. All right, so I'm gonna post it over here. Okay, so that's exchange. Now, for the crypto savings or bank, this is exactly what I explained. So so basically, we want to be the lender or the depositor. You're putting your money into a bank like CoinLoan or like any crypto bank. You put your money inside. Then there will be a borrower, like, people. How the bank makes money is that they need to lend out your money to other people to collect interest. So what this person does is, the borrower, it puts down cryptocurrency as collateral. It gets the loan. He can do anything he wants. Then he needs to repay the interest. If he doesn't repay the interest, the bank can sell the collateral. That's the crypto. It can be Bitcoin or Ethereum or Solana, Cardano, anything. Then if he does, then the bank can return his crypto. So what we will get as the lender or the depositor, we will simply get the interest from over here, which is backed by a collateral, backed by a crypto collateral. So same thing happens if, let's say, he deposited $1 million worth of Bitcoin. But right now, the Bitcoin price dropped very dramatically, sharply. So that means that his collateral's value has decreased a lot. So he actually needs to put in more money. Otherwise, the bank could actually sell his Bitcoin. Okay, so we just want to do the left side. We want to be the lender, so we're protected by the collateral, and also we can collect the interest on a weekly basis. So this is the sixth strategy. So basically, because this is a very beginner's course, so I'll explain everything from the beginning. So you have your bank. You can wire your money into the crypto exchange. That's where you can buy and sell cryptos. Then you can wire that into the savings account, so which gives you 8.5 interest. It's a yearly interest, but they pay you on a weekly basis. Then you can use that. You can move some of that money into your compound or investing account. That one gives you a 12% interest, which also APY on a yearly basis. But this one, it's a little bit dangerous because if you don't know what you're doing, you can do trading and lose some money. So I put it as number 2. Number 3, then you can put your money into your spendings account, and this one pays you a 10% interest. It's a yearly interest. They pay you on a weekly basis. Now, so your money flow should look something like this. You have savings, you have your investings, and then you have your spendings. And then lastly, you can use your Visa debit card to do your daily shopping. Okay. So now stablecoins, most of you know what it is. For beginners who don't know what stablecoin is that a stablecoin is backed by the US dollar. So it means that one stablecoin is equivalent to one USD. Okay, so we're just going to use USDC or USDT as an example. So it means that when you buy this coin, you can think about it as the US dollar in the crypto world. Okay, so now this is called the savings account. You can see the compound effect over here. This is the calculator. So if you put in 1,000 US dollars right here, and you hold it for 1 year, even though it's not a lot of money, but you can see the compound effect happening right here. Supposedly, you should only get $85. But since you have the compound effect going in already, so what you can actually get is $89. Now, if you put in $10,000, you will be getting $890 as an interest, which is for a savings account is actually pretty good because right now the interest rates are so low, and you can be getting 8.5% interest by just doing nothing. Okay. This is the second one. This is also called Youholder. This is, I would call it the investing account. This also has the compound effect as well. So if you deposit your USDCs inside over here, you will be getting a annual interest rate. So this is annual an interest rate of 12%. You can also see the compound effect happening right here. You don't only get $120, but you also get you get $126.84 because of the compound effect. What it does is it takes that interest and throw it back into your account, and then it compounds on that. This one, crypto.com, why I put at the last and not for compounding or for investing, is because this one doesn't have the compound effect. If you throw in $1,000, you throw in $100, and then you lock this one. You have to lock in. Okay, so these two, the first two, there's no lock-in period. There's no tier bullshit. So you don't worry about depositing $10,000. You start with a minimum of $100. Okay, free. It's not free to withdraw, but withdraw at any time. Okay, withdraw anytime. There's no lock-in period. This one, crypto.com, you would have to lock it in for 3 months just to get that 10%. Okay, now this is also on a yearly APY, yearly 10%. So you can see right here, it doesn't compound. So after 1 year, you only get $100. It doesn't have the compound effect. Okay, so this is why I call it the spendings account. Okay, Celsius is very simple. It's very, very reputable. You would basically, let me show you my real account because it's outdated. Hold on, let me log in. Give me a moment. Okay, so that's the two-factor authentication. Give me a moment. Okay. So it has the mobile version, and it also has the web page version. So this is my account. So that's my real holdings. So right now you can see that I have $5,000 worth of USDC coins, and right now I've just been holding it, and this is my reward. So you can see the reward up until today. I have accumulated 224 US dollars, and they're free. You just put your money inside, and you get rewards for free. You don't need to do anything. Okay, so it's very, very simple. It's very, very super duper simple. Now there are also referral rewards. So if you use the link later to sign up, you can get Bitcoin over here. So right now is a very good time for you to get Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is so cheap. So first of all, you sign up, you get the account, you don't I think you need to deposit some money, like $400 or something inside, and then you get free Bitcoin into your account. This also compounds as well. Okay, so you can see the Bitcoin, even though it's small, but you actually get free Bitcoin just by depositing your Bitcoin inside. So so yeah, so I mean it's free anyway. So if you use a link later, you can get free Bitcoin as well. So right now, this is, I call it the savings account. Okay, so this is just for savings. I'm not doing, you don't see any trading right here. You can borrow money, but I don't need to borrow money. So that's it. It's a very, very simple savings account. Okay, and that's it. You send and receive, and you get your rewards. Very, very simple. Okay, so I will so for I so right here. So if you use a link later to sign up, we both get $50 worth of Bitcoin. And since Bitcoin is in a drop right now, when the Bitcoin price shoots up, that $50 worth of Bitcoin can turn into $100, $200, $500, right? So now you do need to deposit a minimum of $400 inside, and you just there's this is not a lock-in. You just hold it. You can withdraw anytime, and just hold it for 30 days, and you'll get the Bitcoin. And also you can also collect the interest on the $400. So I'm going to give you the referral link if you want to get some free Bitcoin. Okay, where is it? Over here. Okay, so this is Celsius. This is a savings account. Okay, so I want you guys to use it to save if you don't want to do a lot of crazy trading. Okay, next one. So next one we'll talk about Youholder. Now this is the highest interest rate out there without no tiers and no lock-in periods and no fluctuation of the interest rate. Now some accounts or some exchanges out there, their interest rate will move up and down depending on supply and demand, or they will ask you to put in a fixed deposit and lock it in for a certain period, or they will tell you you have to deposit $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 to get that 12%. Youholder is the most user friendly for beginners. You only need $100. You don't, the interest rate doesn't change, and there are no lock-in periods. So basically that's all you need. You put your money inside, they give you a 12%, you can withdraw anytime. So that's a compound effect. So I'm gonna give you guys a link as well. So if you don't have this yet, and if you always worry about, you always see the interest rate fluctuation up and down, and you always worry about some tier level you have to reach, or if you always worry about the lock-in period, then you by using Youholder, you don't need to worry about that at all. So I'm going to give you the link as well. Okay, last one. This is a very, very large platform called Crypto.com, and is the first platform to issue a Visa debit card. I think Binance has it, but I think Binance is probably number 2. This is the first one, and they spend a lot of money on advertising, so a lot of people know them. Okay, so this is my real account. So you can see that I do get the interest weekly right here, but you can see the interest rate doesn't increase just like the previous ones that I showed you. So this one, I would only use it for spendings. I would probably not use it for compounding or investing. Okay, so over here, same thing. I hope you guys have it already. If you don't, you can still open up the account. And if you use the link below, we both get $25 right here. But remember, this is just for spending. You don't need to deposit anything inside yet. And I'll tell you how to get the free Visa debit card later. So I'll give you guys the link as well. Okay, so now the Crypto Visa Debit card. Now, this card, some people think it's a joke. I kind of think it's a joke. Okay, let me explain. A debit card is where you would have to put money inside first. If you don't have money inside, you can't use a debit card. It's a credit card that allows you to have no money, but you can still shop, and then you pay the credit card company later, right? So a debit card, you have to deposit some money inside first. So I think like some people misunderstood this, and they just got this debit card and they don't know how to get it properly, and they wasted money on gas fees, on lock-in periods, and I have no idea what they're doing. So it's a debit card. Okay, so you have to top up first. So but then why is it attractive? It's because by using this six strategy, you can use this debit card, you can top it up with your interest. That's the beauty of it. This means that you don't have to touch your main capital right there. You can top off this card with the weekly interest that you gain and use it to do your daily shopping. Okay, so that's my daily shopping. Test out McDonald's and 7-Eleven and other places. Some places don't work, some places work, so it's pretty good. I mean, it's still in the testing phase, but you get to use the card, and then it saves you a lot of cash flow. Okay, so that's a real card right here. The packaging is very, very nice. It's full metal. It's very, very heavy. Well, it's not heavy. It's very heavy compared to other debit cards and credit cards, but they make you look really good. So I really want. I mean, I got this card for free and I made a profit. I'll tell you guys how later. So that's the one right here. Also, by using this debit card, you will still get a CRO reward of 2%. So what is CRO? Um, if you don't know what CRO is, you can think about it as the platform's own. It is the platform's own coin. You can think about it as buying a share of this company. Basically, it's saying that you lend money to the company, they give you a token. Okay, so that's it. That's CRO. So what they're saying is that if you use this card to shop, you get a 2% return on CRO. Now, CRO also has a price which will go up and down, up and down, up and down, right? So that's that. So let me show you how to get. These are just some benefits. I do recommend. They don't offer the midnight blue anymore because they want to make a profit as well. So they don't offer this anymore. Now, some beginners might be thinking, hey, do I need to pay $400 to get this card? The direct answer is yes, but if you do it the right way, you can get this card for free. Okay, I'll show you guys how. So these are just some other functions, and for beginners, I just only recommend the red card. Now, who wants this card? Who wants this card? Type me if you want this card for free, and you want to make a profit on this card. So type me. Okay, good. I see a lot of me's. All right, so now this is a true story. So my friend argued with me and said, he didn't really, he's not an investor. I wouldn't say he knows nothing, but he thinks he knows, he thinks he knows something. So he argued with me and said, hey, I'm just going to get the card. You need to pay that $400, regardless of what. So and then I said, okay, just do your thing then. Don't argue with me. I said, no, I'm just going to wait. I want the card, but I'm a value investor. I'm the safe investor. I know how to get this card for free. So no, he didn't listen to me. So he bought this card. This was last year. He bought it somewhere before the crash, before the CRO crash, or the crypto crash, or Ethereum crash, right there. I wanted this card, but I know that you have to buy. I know that when you are investing, you have to be patient. You have to always wait for a drop. You always wait for something that's very cheap. You find something valuable and wait for it to have on a discounted price. So that's me right there. So I waited for this big drop right there. I deposited $400 of USD, and use that $400 USD to buy into CRO, or like you can see right here. So I didn't catch the bottom, but it's still pretty low, right? But then because I know how to invest, I have the value investing concept. You find something valuable, you wait for a discount, buy into it, and hold. So after 6 months, that $400 turned into $1,538. Okay, and I told him, you don't buy the card when Crow is expensive, even though you're still spending that $400, but the underlying asset has price movement as well. So he didn't believe me, so I made money. His $400 right here. I think he lost something or something, but it doesn't really matter. So he made less money. So in the end, I got a free debit card, and I made profit by just waiting for a big drop on Crow, and investing in Crow, and then selling Crow after 6 months. Now, in order for you to get this card, there is a lock-in period. There is a lock-in period. You would have to buy $400 worth, okay, worth of Crow, and you have to lock in for 6 months. Okay, so this is what happened right here. So this was last year in May. I waited for the drop right here. I exchanged $400 of USD and then bought into Crow, locked it in for 6 months. Was I lucky? I wouldn't say it's lucky because I saw the demand increase. I saw the value appreciation of this platform, and I saw the need increase of my female friends who know nothing about cryptocurrency buying this card. And then I see another friend who knows nothing about investing asking me, hey, how do I get the debit card? And I asked him, do you know what cryptocurrency is? He said, no, but I want the card. So I saw that. I saw demand increase. And after 6 months right here, I got out. I just sold it. I didn't hold on to it. And I made profit. Now, is it a good time to get this card? It's I would still say it's relatively cheap right now, but this price can still go down, right? It can go up or it can go down. So there is no definite answer, but if you see the demand increase in the crypto world, or if you have a lot of friends who don't know about investing asking you about the card, maybe it's a good sign for you to invest in this card. Okay, so let me review the 6 strategies. Very simple. For beginners, you have your savings account, you have your compounding investing account, then you have your spendings account. Okay, now if you're a little bit seasoned, if you're seasoned, you know that the exchange, you can actually wire money to all 3 different platforms. So you don't have to follow this process. For beginners, I do kind of recommend you guys to follow this process. And there is a reason, because whenever you do a transfer, some fees are involved. If you use this sequence, you would probably pay the least least amount of gas fees. Okay, so that's that. Cheapest way to transfer. So if you're a beginner, I'm just going to go through this real quickly. There are different protocols when we're transferring cryptocurrency. The most popular one on Ethereum is called ERC20. It's the most popular, it's accepted by anywhere in the world. The second most popular is called BB20 or BSP. Not every platform has this, but this is a cheaper way. And you have the TRC20. It's a new and it's the cheapest. You don't pay anything for TRC20. Now, ERC20 is the most popular and most expensive. BP20 is popular but cheaper, and TRC20 is new and cheap and is the cheapest. So when I talk about transferring fees, if you're new, I'm just going to show you something. So let's say when you withdraw this, right? When you withdraw this, you would have to choose a protocol. You have to choose the ERC20 or the BP20. Now, the ERC20, you can see you have to pay a $20 gas fee to get your money out. But if you can select the BP20, you only pay $1 USDC to get your money out. Okay, now if you're very seasoned, you know how to like exchange between coin, transfer USDC into Bitcoin, into Cardano, into Solana or Ripple. Okay, so that's for seasoned traders. You know how to do that. For beginners, I don't recommend you doing that, because if you do it wrong, then you can lose all your money. Okay, so that's that. So this is my process. So if you're seasoned, you don't have to. Well, you can think about it. If you're new, just listen to me first. So you have the crypto exchange. You go in here. Most crypto exchange, they only accept the ERC20, so it means that there is a $20 fee for you to put your money into your savings account right here. Now, the good thing about Celsius is that they offer free transfers on the ERC20 protocol. So you can see over here, whenever you withdraw from Celsius, they absorb the gas fee for you. You don't need to pay anything. So if you just want to save money, what you can do is you can deposit a large amount into Celsius, and you can do weekly free transfers back into your crypto exchange right here, and then you get your weekly passive income. Okay, so free transfers. It doesn't have to go to Youholder. You go back to your exchange, you exchange back, and then you get your free weekly passive income with 8.5 interest right here. Now Youholder right here, Youholder, it can, when you transfer from Youholder to crypto.com, they both have the BEP20, so you only need to spend $1 of the transaction fee on this. On the USDC coins. If you know how to use Cardano, Ripple, or Solana to do the transfer, do that, because these two are exchanges. You can exchange them back. But for beginners, I don't recommend you doing that. Just follow this. Now, also right here, crypto.com also offers a 10% interest fix, but need to lock in for 3 months. So what you can do is you can collect your profits from here and throw it into the crypto.com 10% interest, and then you can use that interest to get your card, right? So this is a recommended procedure. If you're very seasoned, you don't have to follow this procedure. You can use your ESD. You can transfer from crypto exchange to Youholder or directly to crypto.com. Okay, so that's that. If you think this is too, I hope this is not too confusing. If you think it's too confusing, type C. Okay, type C if you think it's too confusing. Okay, I hope this is not too confusing. So yeah, so if this is too confusing for you and if you're new, I only recommend you to open up the savings account and you start your compounding at 8.5%. So that's that. So that's the Celsius, the savings account. You go in here, you deposit $400, you start compounding, and you get $50 worth of Bitcoin. And Bitcoin right now is super cheap, so it's a good time to get Bitcoin right now. Okay, so that's that, and then that's the Youholder. This is the 12%. It's the highest. No lock-in, no fluctuation. What else? No fluctuation, no lock-in, no tier bullshit stuff. It's the most user friendly for beginners at a 12%. And that's the this is the crypto.com where you're supposed to get your Visa debit card. Okay, so that's me. If you're interested in how I use the safe investor, the safe mindset to make money, follow me on my Facebook. You can find me right here. I just type in the safe investor and you can see me. Okay, that's it. And I also do have a Telegram support. You can also join on just type in the safe investor and in Telegram. Just type in the safe investor and you'll see me there. Okay, that's it for today. I hope this is very helpful. Okay, that's it. Any questions so far? Okay, that's it. That's it. Thank you. Thank you.